We're at Schnebly's Winery in Miami. There's like 1,000 red devils in here, all just hoarding together. There's some massive koi. There's African cichlids. Guy said that the Pacu here, they love this star fruit. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh, they do love it.
Be very important.
Is that a boy or a girl?
We're at Jacob Fedder's at the moment.
What's up, guys?
And this is actually a monkey enclosure that is inside his house.
We got some Capuchin monkeys right here, and we've got a monkey that stole a piece of plastic off the door, so we're trying to trade an almond for this piece of plastic. You want to give him a treat?
Okay.
Yeah, give him a treat.
Here you go.
A little Capuchin monkey.
It's so cute.
Yeah. Talk to him.
Hello.
Talk to him, say hi.
Hi.
You want to give her a hug?
Oh, hello.
Look, give her a hug. Yeah. He's talking to you.
Is it a boy?
Yeah.
Is he going to try to get inside the house?
Maybe.
What they just stole before,
Here
it's
you go.
a little alarm, did you say?
Yeah, but she doesn't have it anymore, so we think it fell down in the enclosure somewhere. So we're gonna see. If we can find it.
Hello.
Oh, there he goes.
Hi. Oh, are you gonna run in?
There she goes, right back to me. We're gonna be going to feed the sloths. We got their favorite treats. So we got some apple slices. So why don't we head over and go feed them?
All right, sounds good.
All right, let's go.
do it.
We got 5 acres here of land, so we've got all kinds of animals here. We have everything from turtles and tortoises all the way to sloths and lemurs and monkeys and even big cats.
Yeah, big cats.
Oh my.
Very big cats.
So right over here we got some of our redfoot tortoises that are eating some food right now. So we have a colony in here. We got about 25 adults that are breeding, and just a couple days ago we actually found some ground hatched babies. You can really tell the males from the females. Some of the big males, they almost have like this hourglass shell because they're all concaves on the underside.
Oh, wow.
Because they're going to use that concave to come over here to mount onto the females.
No way.
To breed with them, just like that.
That's very cool.
Yeah. You can see the rest of them are over in their house because it's so hot right now in South Florida. They're going to spend most of their time during the day hidden and in the shade.
I noticed that they come over to us. Is that them being friendly or territorial?
Friendly. So a lot of these are friendly. This one is actually the friendliest redfoot that I have. So she'll come right over to my hand and then she'll just let you just kind of pet her neck just like
Oh, I
this.
actually like that.
Yeah, yeah. Some of them like it, some of them don't, but this girl's definitely the friendliest.
I heard somewhere as well that they can feel on their shell.
Oh yeah,
Is
they
that
can
right?
feel. So their whole shell is living and their spine is actually fused to the top of their shell.
Wow.
So when we go over to some of the other tortoises, we'll be able to scratch on them and they're going to move back and forth so they can feel everything on their shell.
What you guys will notice as well is if we come over here,
Yeah.
you'll see that there's little signs
Yeah, we
on
got
each
our-
of the enclosures too. And so that's because you're recently open to the public?
Yes, recently open to the public. So we're here, it's the Redland Conservation Center. We're a 5-acre wildlife conservation center. A lot of our animal residents here are rescues, so they came from the exotic pet trade, from people that are not licensed. So the difference between me and other people that have these animals, I'm fully licensed to do this, where we have a lot of people that are just buying these animals on impulses or buying them on the black market. They don't know how to take care of them, and then they end up in places like this. All right, so what we're doing right now is we're actually washing our hands before we head to the sloths. We're just touching the tortoises. We don't want to cross-contaminate any bacteria from reptiles to mammals, so that's why we do it. We have like a lot of biosecurity here to make sure everyone's safe.
Is it the adult one that's in here?
Yeah, we have our adult sloths in here. We have our 2-toed sloths. Then we have our baby sloth, which really isn't a baby anymore. It's
Which
like
is
a
the one
full-grown.
there.
Yeah, it's right
big.
here. It's a big sloth. It's like bigger than the parents. Not so much a baby, but a big baby.
And then we've got this food to feed them.
Yes, we got
And
some
that's-
apples. We got some sticks, and we're gonna head in right now. So
We're gonna go in there?
Yeah, we're gonna
Oh my
go.
gosh.
We're gonna go in with
Okay,
them.
that's cool.
And
Let's
we got
go
one of
in.
the sloths actually out right now. We've got, it looks like Suki's out. We're gonna get a little shish kebab ready for him right here. I'm gonna let you do the honors.
Okay.
You're gonna feed him, so you're just gonna hold that apple out.
Hold
And what
it
you can
out?
do is if you hold it right to his face, you can kind of get him to come out. So
Oh, really?
he's gonna go to get it. Wait, we wanna pull it this
Oh,
way.
he's got a
He's
strong
almost
grip.
got it.
He's gonna be
Yeah.
mad now.
It's okay. All right, we got him. Take 2.
Okay.
What you can want to do is you want to get right
Like
up by his
entice him
nose,
out?
and then you can slowly just entice him out.
Oh, good try.
And he'll slowly start making his way over
Here he
to try
comes.
and find it because he smells that
Oh.
sweet smell of the apple.
They got long arms.
They do. We got Sid coming out.
Sid.
Sid. And these are the slowest mammals on Earth.
Wow.
You see, this is why they call them the 2-toed sloth, because they have the 2 toes on the front, but on the back they still have those 3 toes.
That's
But with
very
sloths,
cool.
you tell what kind of sloth they are by the nails on their hands.
Aww. And in the wild, are they living in like warm conditions as well?
Yeah, they're
kinda
living in
used
like
to that?
super tropical rainforest. They don't really have many predators in the wild. Maybe a jaguar will grab them out of the tree, but even the harpy eagles will grab them out of the trees and take them back to the nests, and they'll find like the bones of sloths inside the eagle nests.
Oh my gosh.
And the parents will eat them, and then they'll feed sloths to the babies.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Poor sloths.
But it's crazy.
Do they bite?
Oh yeah. If they wanted to, they could bite. I'm gonna get him to open his mouth right now. See, they've got these crazy canines. It would definitely hurt.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there you go. And one thing about the sloths, they don't have any enamel on their teeth. Their teeth is full of nasty bacteria. So you really, as hard as it is to get bit by them, if you do, you gotta go to the hospital right away, start on antibiotics, because it's like an instant infection.
So it's not like rabies or anything, but it's like a bacterial infection. From
exactly.
them.
And if you come feel their fur, it looks soft, but it's really it's very coarse.
Oh, yeah,
Now, sloths don't really like to be pet hard, but if you kind of just touch them like this, they don't mind it at all.
It's like wiry.
Yeah, very wiry. We also have misters up here that we can turn on for them when it's really hot, so they can get nice and moist. And in the rainforest, they have a mutualistic symbiotic relationship with algae. So because they're so wet all the time, the algae will start growing on them, which will give them camouflage.
That's so cool.
From predators, yeah.
Wow.
And the algae gets to grow on them.
And so that baby one is like the same size now as these guys.
We can go see them.
Yeah, to the babies.
Okay, to the baby.
Baby sloth.
All right, so right now we're heading in with the baby sloth. She's like just as big as the parents.
Yeah, she is. If not, like, always looks bigger. Yeah.
Harder.
And she's like whiter and lighter.
Yeah, she's got a really light coat and feeler. She's a lot softer.
Do you think that's because she's inside, in like near the air or something?
I don't know. I think maybe from it being in the sun, or she's just a lighter color. I don't know.
They're so cute when they're babies too.
Mm-hmm. When this little guy came out, it was literally this big. Tiny little thing.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, you want some more? Perfect. So there we go. I'm getting good at this now. And so do they eat mostly fruit? Like,
no, so they mainly eat vegetables. We just give them fruits as a snack. They get a lot of leafy greens, leaf eater biscuits. Every single day they get carrots, sweet potatoes, zucchini, squash. And that's pretty much their diet every single day, 365 days a year.
So they're very healthy.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how I ended up with both the sticks.
I don't know.
I took a stick by accident. All right, well, I think what we're going to do now is we're going to have a little break, and then we'll continue on.
All right, let's go.
Have a water break.
All right, so I got a banana for you.
Thank you.
And we've got Ruby, the red ruff lemur here. So she's a little 4-month-old baby lemur. As you can see, bananas are her favorite treat in the world. These lemurs are a critically endangered species from Madagascar. There's only about 10,000 of them left in the wild. That's due to deforestation and poaching on the island, and also house cats are one of like the worst invasive species over in Madagascar.
So cute.
There you go. And she loves having her belly scratch. That's one thing about the lemurs. They love having their belly scratches just like this, right there, and even the armpits. And then look, if you look at her little hands right here, you can see she's got this big, crazy flat toe, which she's going to use to grip the branches. She's got this little comb nail, which is a little bit different than her other nails. You can see all the other nails are flat and regular, but this nail on her back feet, they're going to use these to kind of comb their fur.
And so they just naturally wear down, these other ones?
No, so this nail's grown specifically for grooming, so it's a little bit raised up.
Why are you touching my nail?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You're right.
And so, because she tends to like stick by you, right? But this leash is just in case, like, because she might get a little bit.
Yeah, because you know there's other dangerous animals here, so it's for her safety and just the safety of everyone. Do you want more? Oh, I think she's done.
If you look, she's got like a little wet
spot because we gotta wash her off in the sink. Okay, all right, Ruby, we gotta rinse you off.
Here's how you clean a little lemur's bottom.
Yeah, so we bring her right to the sink, and we've been doing this since she was a little baby, so she's really desensitized to coming to the sink, and honestly, I think it's a little bit relaxing. I think it's like going to the spa for her.
I think she actually likes it.
Yeah, you love it, Ruby? It's so nice.
Having a great time?
Yeah.
And so how do they clean themselves in the wild?
So in the wild, they're going to be, they're going to groom each other. In the wild, they live in troops, about 40 lemurs. And once she's older, we're going to introduce her to a new friend and a mate. We might even have them housed with our other lemurs temporarily. But we're not sure what we're going to do yet. And they actually have these little comb teeth right here that they'll actually use to groom their hair. So when they even go onto you, they'll kind of use those little teeth on me. Let me see if she'll do it. Want to use your comb teeth?
The 3-hour tour. That's not your generation. You don't even know what I'm talking about, do you?
What, the 3? No.
I thought you were just saying that.
No.
Oh, wow, babe. Don't ever say that again.
The skipper to the millionaire and his wife.
Maybe. I've seen it once.
All right. So you just saw Ruby, the very cute little red lemur.
The little red lemur.
And so we're going to head through this arch here. We're going to go see some other lemurs.
Yeah, we also got a finger monkey right here.
Very, very cute.
That is Simone the Marmoset, one of our little finger monkeys, which a lot of people want to get these guys as pets, but we don't recommend these as pets at all. These guys need constant attention, and one thing about the marmosets too is they kind of have a smell of body odors. So they have like a really kind of like ferret type smell. So it will definitely smell your house up, and once these things get mature, you know, they really only bond with one person. So if you have a lot of people around your house, it can also
Cause problems.
Cause problems.
And they clearly have a lot of energy too.
Oh yeah, these guys have a never-ending energy. So they definitely need a large outdoor habitat. They need specialized diet, and they also need specialized vet care because there's very few vets that actually know how to properly, you know, take care of these animals. All right, we're here through the archway, and then we got some of these enclosures here. So when I moved into the property, all these tiki huts were actually already here. I just converted them into enclosures. So right over here, we got our black and white ruffed lemurs, which are currently eating their monkey biscuit lunch right now. So you can see they're munching away on their biscuits right there.
So what was this property then? Was the previous owner into animals as well?
Yeah, so the previous owner of the property, they had a bunch of horses. So they had the property, they decided they wanted to move to Texas, and they listed it on the market. And when I saw it, I knew it was the perfect fit. And when I first looked at the property, I came out and looked at it and actually lost it. It actually was under contract the next day, and I didn't think I was gonna get it.
No way.
And then a couple months went by, and I looked at other houses, and just nothing was as good as this.
Yeah.
And then one day I just got the call that it was available, and it all worked out for the better.
God. Yeah, it's literally perfect as well.
Oh yeah.
Are we going to go to the cats next?
Yeah, I think we're
What
gonna
should we
go
do
see
next?
some giant tortoises.
Some giant tortoises?
Yeah, we're gonna go see the Galapagos tortoises.
All right, let's go do that
Let's
then.
do it.
Bye guys.
Really hot out, so right over here we got
Aw.
one of our Galapagos tortoise raise-up babies coming out of this little hide right now. So all the tortoises are gonna be hanging out in the shade this time of day, especially the Galapagos that are dark and black. So they're gonna attract that sun, and they're gonna heat up that much faster because of how dark they are. And right over here we got a little bucket full of treats. So we've got some carrots, and we've got some lettuce heads. So
Perfect.
we'll come over here and we're just gonna step in and we're gonna see if these little guys want something. You can try to feed this guy.
Oh, fast.
Fast, but they can be a little bit shy, but I think he's gonna come right over.
What's that carrot? And so they're little guys right now, but they won't be little forever.
No. They're not gonna be little forever. These are actually the world's largest tortoises. So once they reach maturity at around 30 years old, if they're females, they're gonna be anywhere from about 350 to 400 pounds. And the males could be anywhere from 500 to 1,000 pounds.
And so these guys, they're the Galapagos.
Galapagos.
And so they're from Galapagos Island?
Yes, these are
Yes.
from the Galapagos Islands, and then we have the Aldabra tortoise, which also get just as big, and those are from the Seychelles Islands.
And these guys live a really long time as well, don't they?
Yeah, they could live up to about 200, 250 years. At one point, Steve Irwin owned Charles Darwin's Galapagos tortoise.
did?
That puts into perspective how long these guys can live.
That's crazy. Is that tortoise still alive? Do you know?
No, I think it passed away like 10 years ago.
That's incredible.
Come here, little guy. Come. All right, we're gonna leave some carrots for these guys, and now we're gonna head over to the big guys. They're over there in the distance. You can
Oh
see
yeah,
them.
I see the shell.
They're way over there. They're hanging out in the shade. All right, through the gates we go. So we're gonna head on in, and we're just gonna close that behind us because we don't want any tortoises running away on us.
No.
But once they see us and they see the orange bucket, these guys are gonna start headed our way, and they're gonna want some food because they're attracted to any of the bright colors. So they'll even try to eat the bucket if we let them.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
And they have a strong bite as well.
Oh yeah, if these guys were to come up to you and accidentally bite your finger, they would take it off.
Noted.
Yeah. But it's really hard to get bit by these guys because they're pretty slow. So we have this one right here, which I've actually had since it was the size of a strawberry. I got this little guy back in 2017. It was really tiny, and I raised him in my bedroom actually.
No way.
And now he's outside and giant. Come here.
They grow fast.
Oh yeah. These are one of the fastest growing tortoises. So their main diet is all the grasses that you see in here, all the grass and weeds. We only give them carrots and lettuce as treats. The healthiest thing for these grassland tortoises is all this stuff, grasses, hays, the stuff they'd naturally eat in the wild. Here, you want to feed them?
Sure. I just won't put my fingers near
Yeah.
the mouth. Here you go.
Want to get an up close shot of it? I think it'd be cool.
There we go.
Here, we actually got a thinner one for him, which will be a little bit easier for him. We'll save the big one for the big guy.
Hang on. Oh.
Here, give him this side. Give him, if you go with the grain of it, like this,
Oh
you should
yeah,
just be able
that's
to
easier.
take it right off.
And that's the best part about Florida as well, is that you don't have to worry in the winter, right? Because it stays pretty warm.
It does stay
for
pretty warm, but it
reptiles.
does get kind of cold. Some nights it gets down into the 30s here. So we have this winter shelter here that's got a heater. We got thermostats connected to the phone. So when it's going to be cold, we herd all the tortoises up in there, close it up, and we let them out in the morning when it's nice and warm. So right over here we got our biggest Galapagos tortoise, which is about 12 years old now. She's going to come over, and you can see she doesn't have any problem biting through the carrot.
It's a huge difference.
Now imagine if she can bite through the carrot that fast and what she could do to your finger.
Yeah. Oh, she's trying to...
Try to pull it in. All right, it's hers now. Here.
Why does it make that noise?
So that's just, they need to let all the air out of their lungs to kind of to be able to tuck into the shell.
Oh, so it's not actually them hissing at
No.
us. Okay.
No.
I thought it was them being angry.
No, no, not at all.
Okay.
All right, we got the whole squad here now.
Yeah. Do these guys make good pets for people?
Yeah, these guys are good pets. I mean, a Galapagos tortoise isn't for everyone just because of how big they get, but like a redfoot tortoise makes great pet.
Okay.
But anyone living in South Florida, if you got a lot of land, I mean, these Galapagos tortoises are awesome to have.
Well, you'd have to pass these down as well.
Yeah, I'm
They'll outlive
gonna have to pass these tortoises down in my will. These tortoises are gonna live longer than me, so they're probably gonna be left to my kids and then go to my grandkids, and who knows what'll happen with them.
She was looking at your leg.
Oh yeah.
All right, and so these aren't the only, would you count, are these reptiles?
Yes,
tortoises?
these are reptiles.
Okay, so these aren't the only reptiles you've got too. You've got a bunch of lizards. Guys, I
Yeah,
don't
we
have
got a
food
bunch
anymore.
of lizards. We've got iguanas. We've got water turtles. We got a little bit of everything. We're gonna go look at a lizard, and then we're gonna go look at some cats. So we got one of our female rhino iguanas here, and when she sees this carrot, she's gonna go absolutely ballistic. If we put it right here, you can see she's gonna just reach out and grab it. So you can see these guys absolutely love the carrots. Look at that.
Yeah,
There you
these
go, pretty
iguanas
girl.
are gorgeous.
I actually hatched this little guy from a tiny little baby. It went to a couple friends of mine, and then a couple years later, well, 5 years later, I got a phone call and they wanted to bring him back. So it's pretty cool to be able to hatch this little guy, and then here he is 5 years later.
That's so
my
cool.
friendliest lizard. These are the Lewisi hybrid iguanas. So these are the Grand Cayman Blue. So at one point in Grand Cayman, the pure ones, there was only 75 left in the wild, but they just re-released their 1,000th back into the wild. He wants to go to you.
Okay,
You want to pick him up? There
sure.
You go. Just like
I've
that.
never held an iguana until now.
Well, we're gonna give him some
think-
food too.
Okay. My first ever time holding an iguana.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised that the nails are not sharper.
Yeah,
think
so we
they'd
have
be
a
quite
rock in
scratchy.
there, and he kind of goes on that rock, and that helps naturally file his nails down.
Oh, that's good.
A lot of them can be a little crazy. A big, nice, tame lizard like this takes a lot of time.
Yeah, you don't want to go out into the wild here and pick up an iguana. I saw that end really badly in a video, actually.
Yeah. Actually, the only animal that's given me stitches was one of these guys. It was his dad.
Okay,
right,
but not
right,
him.
right here. Not him. He's really nice.
In Australia, we're very limited. For the reptiles, you can only keep native ones. So it's like bearded dragons, blue-tongued skinks. Some people keep goannas as well, but they've got very sharp nails. So they're not the best pets in terms of handling them. They'll just like scratch you up pretty bad. All right, and so these are actually the little babies of Deano as well.
Yeah, these are his little brothers and sisters that are a couple years younger than him. These guys are about 2 years old, and Deano is going on about 5 years old.
No way,
now.
they're 2 years old?
Yeah, 2 years
And they're
old.
that much smaller?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah, these guys
Oh
are.
my gosh. I kind of like that though, because
Look
you
at 'em,
can
they all wanna
have this
eat the
little
carrot.
baby that, yeah, you grow up over time.
And he just becomes your best friend.
Yeah, that's
And they live
really
a long
cool.
time. They live about 40 years. I had one that was 40 years old that used to live in my parents' backyard.
No way.
So they're like lifelong pets too.
Aw. And so people can buy these as well?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, I have these lizards. People, I have them for sale on my website, and people can actually come and buy them. You can see they're actually pretty friendly. You put a carrot in here, and they all come over to it. They'll eat right out of your hand. The Lewisi are one of the most underrated lizards.
Yeah, I haven't seen them until now. And so we're going to show you guys another lizard as well. It's called a Cayman lizard.
Yeah.
That's really beautiful and colorful.
Yeah, I don't think he's out right now. I think he's hiding in the water right over here. But this little guy was actually at my high school, and they had him there as an ambassador for the elementary school, and he just started getting a little big and aggressive, and they called me up. But he is he's MIA right now. He's missing.
No.
He's in here somewhere.
He's in there somewhere, but.
So right here we've got a bloodsicle for our jaguar. So we've got a 1.5-year-old black jaguar Nior over here. So when we thaw our meat out, we always have myoglobin that's left, and we take that and we freeze it into these delicious bloodsicles. All the cats love it. You want to try it?
No, thank you.
Okay. What's up, buddy? So what we're gonna do right now is I'm actually gonna shift Nior into his lockout. I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna put the bloodsicle in there, and then we're gonna go inside.
So we've got Josh from Summerland Fish Farms over here and Malorie, his partner, who have been amazing helping us film. So you might have seen the video that I did with Josh as well at Summerland Fish Farms of all the incredible African cichlids. And he actually lives very close by Jacob. So that's how we're actually here today, from Josh being kind enough to ask Jacob if we could film.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna let him out right now. 3, 2, 1. He might see the bloodsicle, but it might take him a second to actually find it over there. But if we give him a second, he's gonna see it.
He's tracking it.
And then he's definitely gonna pounce on it. He can smell it. What do you see, boy? What do you see, bud? All right, he sees it now.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be good on a nice hot day. His fur must get so hot as well from the sun.
But under here it's so much cooler. It's like instantly like 85 degrees under here and like feels nice.
And so how old is he now?
Right now he's 1.5 years.
A year and a half.
What's up, bud?
And will it always be like this where you'll be able to go in there with him, or could that change?
It could definitely change just based on his personality, and as these cats get older, normally a big cat like this, about the age about 4, is when, you know, you kind of want to stop that contact. Even if he's a good cat, anything can happen, you know, it's a wild animal at the end of the day.
And what was the background as well behind how you came to have him?
So he was a surplus animal born at another facility here in Florida. So right now there's very few people that are actually licensed to own big cats. So when you have a baby jaguar born, if you don't have an enclosure ready, that's a huge financial cost. Just to build the proper jaguar enclosure costs at least, you know, $50,000. So the facility gave me a call up and asked me if I wanted to take on a jaguar, and it was the right timing. So that's how we got him here.
It's awesome.
Wait, what is that? Oh, the Agama's on the enclosure. I mean,
The one that you like with the black and the yellow head.
Oh, he's there?
Yeah.
No way. Oh, I see him.
You see him?
Yeah. Oh. That's so funny.
They're everywhere here.
That's so cool.
Cheeto! Cheech! So over in here we have Cheech, which is one of our rescued African Servals. We got him when Fish and Wildlife reached out to us because they were living illegally in downtown Miami. Someone had purchased these as savanna cats. When they found out they were Servals, they wanted to give them to the right place, and we're fully licensed, and that's how we ended up with them. What?
It does meow like a house cat.
What's up, buddy? Come say hi.
Do you want a bloodsicle?
I think he does.
You think?
Yeah, I'll get him one.
Is it like the hottest days in like Florida today? Like what's going on?
You guys are saying it wasn't as bad as yesterday.
Here we go.
Hi. Yeah. How are you? Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. He knows that we have it, but right now he just wants to come over and be affectionate, but we're going to drop it right here. He's going to immediately start licking it. What's up, buddy?
Oh, yum.
Now, the Servals are a lot more territorial over their food, but we've pretty much desensitized Cheech since he was a little baby to hand feeding him and being around him while he's eating.
It's such a good use of food too. Like you guys don't waste anything.
And all like the produce that's like going bad, like lettuce, like throw to the tortoises.
Yeah.
It's never ending maintenance, never ending, it's everything.
Yep.
365 days a year.
Yeah, well, it's hard enough looking after like a lizard and fish tanks.
Yeah.
But having like a whole zoo.
Now we got monkeys and sloths and lemurs and leopards and turtles and tortoises, iguanas. We got everything.
Well, I really... What? I really hope that you guys enjoyed seeing this tour. And so the official name now is...
Redland Conservation Center.
Yeah, so I'll put the link in the bio as well. And make sure that you give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Comment down below what your favorite animal was as well. And if you're enjoying these videos that I'm doing, make sure you subscribe because there's going to be way more from all in America, Canada, and the UK, and Europe as well now. All right, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Peace.
Bye.
Nice.